What is up, everybody? We are back with another review. We are here with the Wheel of Time Season 3, a little series review. Non spoiler, of course, but I'm really excited to talk about this series as we've been watching and covering it for quite some time. So, to talk about the new season, which, of course, has been long waited for, if you will, it's great. But obviously, we're not going to dive into anything crazy. But I do want to, because this has been in the back of my head for the longest time, some of the best action we've gotten with this show. And I know I'm jumping the gun. I know I'm jumping the gun because we haven't even said hello, welcome. I'm Bizzy Braun. Welcome to Team JVS. But the fact is, they have really stepped up everything that they've done, and I truly believe that this has been, especially the first two episodes, a fantastic start to season three. And I'm not gonna say too much. I mean, they officially released a certain scene that you guys know I'm talking about, but you guys know the action is there, and talking about the action, the CG, just obviously a lot of the relationships we've built up, a lot of the characters we've built up. We know there's been tension between a lot of the Aes Sedai, and seeing all of that kind of fall apart is pretty interesting, you know. But I will say that going into this episode, and of course not spoiling anything, but knowing that the group is kind of back together, it was kind of a cool little change of pace, different than what we've gotten in the rest of the the show. The first two seasons were fantastic, but it kind of had like a little Game of Thrones vibe where we have all of these characters introduced, especially as a whole in the beginning of the series, and then as the show progresses, we see them kind of go off and do their own thing and go on their own little adventures, and that's been a highlight for me. And seeing these characters fully develop into their own character and have their own cool little things going on for themselves has been a highlight for me. So for some of that to kind of come together has been pretty interesting. It's been a highlight for me personally, and I will say that you know going back to things and going back on our adventures, everyone could see that coming. I'm a non-book reader, so I don't really know how things are different from, of course, what we've experienced with the books to what we've experienced with the show. So I will say, as for someone who's diving into this, again, completely blind, I think we're off to a fantastic start. And again, the roads that they've kind of set up, I think people will be happy with more of what they're trying to build, because the world building it's always been pretty impressive, but I think they're taking another step with it here. But as for the action, I think this might be one of the best starts that we've had season wise. I mean, and that's saying a lot considering that the premiere, when everything kind of went down in the first season of Wheel of Time, it was already pretty impressive. But I think that they've really taken a step up with this show, and I'm really excited to kind of hear what you guys have to say. And yeah, this is just a little like quick breakdown. Wanted to break down things for you before we start doing reviews weekly and start talking about things as the kind of the show progresses and as we go on with season three. But I definitely want to hear your thoughts. Specifically book readers and people that are familiar with the source material. How do you feel it differs from the book from what we have seen? Because again, just that 10 minutes alone, I can tell was extremely impactful, and I can't imagine how it was handled in the book. So I really want to hear how you guys kind of comprehended that in your heads, and now seeing it in on the screen must be insane. But definitely excited to hear what you guys have to say. We're going to be trying our best to cover this if we can. We also have a lot of other content dropping for review wise, so we're going to be doing that. But of course, a big thank you to everyone that has been checking out the content. We got a lot coming out. It's pretty simple, but thank you. Make sure you're liking over here on Team JVS, subscribing, doing what you can. We're going to be dropping even more stuff, and I look forward to covering more Wheel of Time, not only on Team JVS, but of course on my channel, Bizzy Braun. So make sure you guys are going to check that out. A lot more content coming your way, and just again, stay tuned for more. You guys are fantastic. Peace out.